It's March Madness, so hopefully your stock market accounts, your brokerage accounts, are not busted like your brackets. My name's Isaiah. In this video, I'm going to kind of go over what we did this week, just recap, show you my history. Full transparency, like I said, the goal of this account is to generate income. I take that income and then I reinvest it into other facets of my life, whether it be the real estate course, the coding course, or whatever I find interesting, that a skill that I want to learn. So let's jump over to our history here and let's scroll down. You see I got assigned a few stocks this week. That's perfectly fine with me because I made quite a bit of money on selling covered calls. When you see those call expirations, that means I was selling a covered call. And for those that are new, a covered call means I am agreeing to sell a minimum of 100 of my shares for a predetermined price by a predetermined expiration date. When I do this, I collect a credit or a premium. So I collected, I think, $41 to agree to sell FCEL for a certain price. It didn't reach that price by expiration. So I get to keep those shares along with the credit that I collected when I opened the position. So getting assigned is fine for me because I'm running wheel strategies, which means I'm selling puts on one side, agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. If I have to buy it, I sell a call, means I'm agreeing to sell it for a predetermined price. So I'm collecting credits on both sides. So let's scroll down. As we talked about in the last video, we made $870 this week selling options. And over the last 9 weeks, we have collected over $7,000 in credits, which, like I said, we used around $1,500 for the real estate course, another $1,400 towards the coding course. I'm excited to learn some coding. So like I said, the whole purpose of this account is to generate income, to invest in myself, to learn new skills. I don't take money from this account and reinvest it into long-term dividend plays. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but I like investing in myself. That's just the way that I invest. So, like I said, we're scrolling through here, just letting you see all the credits we've collected, whether we got assigned or the shares got called away, whichever way it goes. We are collecting our premiums, growing the account. Really, the only things that have hurt us in this account is for the test of showing people how much more money you can generate from selling options than paying into those high yield dividend funds. Let's use YMAX as an example here. I got 518 shares of this stock. Yeah, it's down $1,600. Now, it's not down that much because I am collecting dividends on it, like collecting dividends every week. But again, let's see. That's what invested in here, like $8,000 worth of investments. With that same $8,000, I could easily be capturing double the amount that it pays out in dividends a week, probably closer to triple. So again, I put these in these accounts for transparency so people can see, like, hey, investing all your money into these high yield funds is, in my opinion, not the way to go. Not financial advice, just my personal opinion, because you're allocating all your funds into one asset, hoping that it doesn't get NAV road or doesn't do a reverse split. You don't get shared out, things like that. And on top of that, you can just generate more money with less selling options. And I've talked to a few people in the last couple weeks using Fiverr. If you're interested in learning more about selling options, check out my link below. Kind of opening their eyes a little bit to selling options because this concept, it sounds different than the way they've approached trading before. So if you like this content, you want to help me out, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. And last video, I saw a couple people having St. Mary's to win the NCAA tournament. They're going to need to step it up right now. I'm watching them play, so we'll see if they can pull it out. But I'm liking Arkansas right now. I picked Texas Tech to win it in my one bracket and Creighton in the other, but let me know if you guys think those are good picks or if my brackets are pretty much busted. So let me know.